Colin, did T.O. help himself this morning with his Hall of Fame case?
I don't think that jacket was good.
It's terrible.
That just, I mean, for people that are in the Hall of Fame, that jacket is sacred. It signifies, there's like 300 people in the history of the game in the Hall of Fame. You can be great and not get in there. Andre Reed was great and didn't get in there. So I think that comes, sometimes you tell a joke and it's just flat. I think he's trying to make a point and it didn't work. I thought it hurt his case.
It's disrespectful. I take the Hall of Fame so seriously because as a kid, it was my dream. And clearly, I fell short of that. but no, seriously, I really do.
Love the honesty,
I have a great respect for Hall of Fame football players. Yeah. You couldn't pay me to make a jacket. I'm talking about now, and I'm a clown. I clown on TV. You couldn't pay me to disrespect the football players that are actually a part of the most elite fraternity in sports. And I say that and no baseball people's heads are exploding. But to me, there is no more elite fraternity than the Hall of Fame. He has disrespected it. He doesn't know what team he's trying to join. It's the guys in that fraternity.
Well, he's never been, the argument against him, the argument for him is he's great. The argument against him, he's not a good teammate. Isn't it ironic he's trying to join another team? He's being a poor teammate? Like, the Hall of Fame is about, are you a guy that other Hall of Famers feel that you're part of the club? So the all-time bad teammate, his signal to me if I'm a Hall of Famer is he's still a bad teammate.
Okay, so here's my take on it. I say no, he didn't help his chances today, but he didn't come on trying to help his chances of whether or not he should be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Why'd he go on?
He went on because guys had been jabbing at his character, how he presented himself to other teammates. Number one, have you ever seen anybody as well prepared handing out documents saying that?
Yeah, look, Johnny Cochran. I saw Johnny Cochran and OJ was guilty,
and he got off.
I understand that.
My point is,
T.O.'s a lawyer representing himself.
My point is that's a bad stance to take when you have to represent yourself. But when you listen back and forth of people jabbing at you as a person, emotionally, it wears on you. T.O. has always worn his emotions on his sleeve. He has never taken a back seat of sharing how he feels about anything. I think what he was trying to do today was to allow us to see inside of him of, dude, I'm a person. It hurts.
Yeah, but that's what he's trying to do.
But that's who he is.
But I don't think it landed like he thought it.
It may not have landed because we always look at the negative, but his numbers, like he said, my numbers speak for myself. So he didn't come in here trying to talk about what I've done on the football field.
I'm trying to lose weight. I'm still overweight.
Which is where he should
roll to hell, pay with good attention.
He should focus on what he's saying, but I don't think he's listening. He's saying it, but he's not listening. If your numbers speak for themselves, then let them speak for themselves. No more, don't have that discussion no more. Which you said something really interesting. Like he's trying to fight the wrong teams right now. The people in the media and everybody who's saying what they're saying about you, who cares? They don't have a vote. They don't dictate if you're going to get in or not.
They have an influence.
Well,
they have a voice.
When I say a voice, I'm talking about what you're talking about, his character, the people who's coming at him, the people that he was trying to say was coming at him. What I'm telling him is, listen, go home, love your family, love your kids, and live your life. Disappear from wanting to always prove your point. To me, that jacket was about proving his point. Don't prove your point. Your point is already proved. Your numbers speak for themselves. Brother, you don't have to do nothing else because you can't do nothing else.
Less is more.
Less is better.
Absolutely. I think the jacket for me, I'm not in the Hall of Fame. I'm not mentioned to being in the Hall of Fame. But for me, as an average fan, you look at that jacket and you laugh. But if I'm in the Hall of Fame, I'm looking at that jacket and I'm not laughing. So I think that definitely hurt. I'm
at the Hall of Fame when Jonathan Ogden got inducted, right? And all these guys putting on these jackets, right? And people walking by saying, man, you going in the Hall of Fame, you going in the Hall of Fame. Try this jacket. I said, I will never put that on. Not until they call my name to put that on.
It's sacred.
Because that's how much respect I have for that moment.
Look, and we're talking about one of the all-time great players. We're talking about a Super Bowl champion. I was nothing as a... I got more respect for Hall of Fame football players than Terrell Owens. That's a mistake. Terrell, if he wants to join that fraternity, again, raise a Q. I don't know if you're in a fraternity, but again, it's like he's worried about what the Kappas are saying instead of worried about what the Qs and the fraternity he's actually trying to join are saying.
I totally get your point.
And so he is disrespecting the men that he wants to join by putting on their jacket, putting on their brand. Yeah. He ain't earned that yet.